in HTML. Type of list in HTML. One is called OL, the order list. Second is called DL, UL, unordered list. Third is called DL. List. Where is UL, DL? Order list, unordered list, as well as definition list. Now in OL we have multiple types. Type of OL, we have many. Type of UL also we have many. Many in the sense 3, 4, not 100, 200. Type of UL. Type of OL, type of UL. Now, before writing the examples, suppose OL, UL related example, see in other way. Then before writing itself, it will be clear here. This is called OL. Suppose this is called word. Inside that, OUR, our SERVIS. Our services, I wrote a text, increase the font size, and after that, align in the center. So assume this becomes a heading of the page. Heading of the page. That's called a our services. Okay. Now under this page, you have to write some description about that. Suppose you will use any tag, maybe some text you will write here. You have 2, 3 lines. After writing these 2, 3 lines, yesterday discussion was inside the page. Whenever we create the page, every page will have one heading, right? So suppose we created the page. Inside the page, we given the heading called H1. Using H1, we are displaying called as about us. Okay. Now, sorry, our services. So this will come from the H1, and this will come from where? Which tag you use? P tag, paragraph tag. Okay. So you wrote a heading plus about the heading, you explained something here. Now after that, after explaining this description of this particular title, you want to highlight some points. Suppose I wrote some line. Again wrote some line. Wrote some line, and again wrote some line. Now for this all, we want to highlight using some points. After selection, we'll go here. This option is called a, this is called a bullets, right? In the term of MS Office, it's called a bullets. MS Word is called a bullets, right? So we have multiple option here. Whichever the icon we want, you can choose that. In the term of MS Word, it's called a bullets. But the same thing in the term of HTML, it's called a unordered list, UL, unordered list. Okay, unordered list. In HTML, it will be called as an unordered list, whereas in MS Word, it's called as a bullets. Okay, so what type of icon and design you want, you can keep here. Next, let's go to the next point. Next point, this is called a numbering. So when we select this one, 1, 2, 3, when we select this other, when we select this, all have different type of structure. Okay. So in the term of Word, it is called a numbering. But in the term of HTML, it will call a order list. Order list 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, Roman 1, 2, 3, a small, capital, even none is also there. None. Okay. But in HTML, none will come under this section, under the first section. That is called unordered list. Okay. So we are going to see the same thing. Bullets will be called as a unordered list and numbering will be called as a ordered list. Now what kind of order we want to generate? It's our base 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, capital, small, our requirement. Apart from that, if you see, if I go to the next block here, next icon, when I click, you can see it's like the tree structure. Item inside item, item inside item, item inside item. Is there? Point, subpoint and all. So this is called a nested order list and nested unordered list. Okay, nested order list and nested. So this becomes a nested unordered list and this becomes a nested order list. Okay, so that we need to implement and understand through example of HTML. This is the feature of MS Word. It's a library we can use directly. But when the matter will come how to implement in HTML, we have to write our own core logic, then all it will happen. Okay, so that we are going to write. Now suppose this is the point number something. Under the point number something, we want to add something. Add it. Next, let me change their order. I went here and change the as a maybe ABCD 1, 2, 3, depend on our requirement. Right? You can see here. This one was the main point. This is the main point, and this become a sub points. So you can say this also become a nested combination or both are there. Outer one is unordered and inner one is order. We can say nested list, simple. Nested list. It can be order or unordered or unordered and order. Okay. This is the implementation of inside our the documentation guide what we have written, order list and order list. DL is different. Definition list is different. Okay. So let's come to our file again. So this we have written. Now we'll create one example. One file will be called order list.html. There we'll see the order list example. One more file will create an order list.html and one more file will create called definition list.html. Okay. While creating the file, remember, suppose this is order and list, two words together, but there is a space between. Okay, so when you create a file as a developer, okay, when you create a file now, not only now, from today onwards, whenever you create any kind of file, don't give a space between two words. Okay, don't give a space between two words. That is the first habit of a developer. Okay, a space should not be there. You have to write the file name. If multiple words, then mix all together is fine. Apply underscore between two words is fine. Apply the hyphen is also fine. A space will be dangerous for you in the future. Okay, will not give the space. Why will not give the space? Suppose this is the order list.html. Assume this is the order list.html, one file name. There is only one space in between. One space in between. Suppose someone else will call this file and by mistake he will give two space. Will file will work or not? It will not work. So better than that, why to keep a confusion of one space and two space? Either remove the space or follow this or follow which one? this are the right way. Spacing is not the right way. File name must be related to functionality. Okay, folder name related to contents. In one folder, what you are storing, it should be related to the contents. Like suppose you are creating a user management folder. So folder name should not be XYZ or something, something. It must be meaningful folder, maybe user or user management. Okay. So tomorrow you only will look into the code, you will come to know user folder, I'm holding all the user files. Okay. So that way we'll keep a habit. So let's create a file called orderlist.html. In HTML folder, you will follow book ready, orderlist.html. Come inside HTML, you will start from you will use the body tag, keep one heading, order list, OL example. This one we have written, it should come like as a heading. This one, order list. Now come down below, follow a tag called OL. Close the OL, not 01, OL, order list. OL open close. Inside the OL, give LI, or is a list item. List item. Add some more LI. If you run this file, dot will come everywhere. That is a by default type. It has total 5 types. In that 5 types, by default will come as a dot dot dot. Hope you are able to run the file. So look like this. After running, let me know in the chat, working or not working.
Yes, sir, working.
By default is coming 1, 2, 3 because this order list. On order list will come dot dot dot. Go here and add a property called type equal to 1. It will remain same. If you miss the type, if you have not written the type, the by default the type will be as a 1, 2, 3. So it will give you by default type 1, 2, 3. If you add also, then it will give 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's work for the 3 people. Save the file. Okay, so default type is 1, 2, 3. If you mention the type, then also it will come 1, 2, 3. If you mention the type as a 1, 1, 2, 3 will come. If you will not add, then also 1, 2, 3 will come. We'll write the next here one HR tag. HR color equal to blue. Blue and size equal to 10. Okay. Why we wrote this? We need to understand slowly what is the meaning of property, what is the meaning of values. So suppose Suppose HR is the tag name, color is the property, blue is the value, size is the property, 10 is the value. Similar way, OL is the tag name, type is the property, 1 is the value. Okay, so in HTML, we have a lot of tags, but the problem is these points are very less. Which point? Property and value. Because of that, HTML will not be sufficient to do everything. So tag will take from here, and how you have taken the color as a blue, size as a 10. So these are all called a property and value. So this property and value we will bring from the CSS, because in CSS we have infinite property value, and in the HTML we have the limited property value. Now let me go next. You can check HR what is happening. It will give a line. HR will give you a solid line, and that line says like HR was bringing a line. It's called horizontal rule. Color of the line will be blue color, and the thickness of the line will be 10 px. 10 px pixel. Okay. Follow the next UL. OL. Next OL you write, where you can mention type equal to capital A. Capital A. Capital A. So it will also give you ABCD only, but it will be in the uppercase. It will be in the uppercase. So we'll go here. We'll follow again LI, and we'll enter some city name. AN. Next LI. Next LI. Chennai. Next LI. Any city name. ABCD will come. The starting character will be ABCD in uppercase. Will be ABCD in uppercase. Check now. ABCD should come, that also in uppercase. The list you have written here, list 1 to 3 has come. There is a property to start from a specific number also. Suppose you want to start from 500. So there is a property called start. Start equal to where you want to start from 500. It will start directly from the 500. Using a start property, we can change the starting position. It will start from the particular position. Happening from where? From 500. In alphabets also we can start from the particular position. Suppose C. You want to start from C or D directly. You have to find the position of A, B, C or D. Suppose you want to start from D. D will be available on which position we have to count. A will be for the 1, B will be as a 2, C will be as a 3, and D will be on the 4. So if you write a start equal to 4, Then in the sequence A to Z, on fourth position, whichever the character will come from there, it will be a starting point. Okay. So example, if I go here, write as a start equal to 3. So in this case, what should happen? A, B, and then C. So start should happen from the third position. On third position, which character will come from there? Start. You can check once. Start is from 500 and start equal to 3. C is starting order. Something like this. Start from 500 and here I start from D. We can go below and we can add one more HR color, green color, size equal to 10. So starting will be the color will be in the green color. Color will be green color and the thickness of the line will be 10 pixel. We have one more type called as a right here OL type equal to OL type equal to I, capital I. It is going to give you Roman 1, 2, 3. If there LI, maybe call home. Next LI, about us. Next LI, next LI, login, stick node. It will give you Roman 1, 2, 3. There it will be in the uppercase. Right, so hope look like this. Roman 1, 2, 3. Yes, no should come in chat. Let me know. Anyone have any problem or going on proper? Page is able to run or not?
Yes, sir, it's working.
Yeah. See, to be a developer, there is only one thing is required. What is that? Practical knowledge. Okay. You can answer a question in a very well manner if you have a practical knowledge. You cannot answer any question properly if you have no practical knowledge. Okay. Market what want when we go for interview. Market whoever take the interview, they don't want you should say the definition from the internet or definition from book. Instead of saying the definition, you should say example. If anyone asks what is the order list, okay. Definition, if you are not able to create on a spot, leave that. Not important. Give any example. Suppose, for example, I want to display the 10 item name, right? All the item names should start with 1, 2, 3. I can use here called order list. He will understand, oh, you have used somewhere. Okay. You should write the code, okay? If you write the code, then only the knowledge will come. While writing, your hand will be busy, mind will be busy, concentration will happen. There is a much chances to remember the technology. Okay. Definitely you cannot remember the technology, but there is something that we have to remember it. HTML, if you learn now, entire life you will use same HTML. Some changes will happen, but it remains same always. Okay. JavaScript, once logic will come in mind, same logic we will apply in any technology. So that all will come from the practical knowledge. What we are creating OL and UL in my system, there should be 100 GB, 100 plus GB folders and file. In that this type of example are created. Okay, I have example already, but again I'm writing. Why? Because if I will write, you will write along with me. If I will not write, you will also see, I will also see, right? Last, see and go home. That's all. You are seeing already on internet. Nothing happened till late. Now, what is the next option? Next option, if you write, then only something will happen next. Okay? So write it better. Okay. Now I'm writing full. You are writing along with me. After some days, I will write half. I will leave for you. Okay, again, I will write. You will compare it whether your code, my code looks similar or not. After some days, I will start and I will leave. You will do the end. Again, I will write. You will compare it. It's looking similar or not. After some days, we'll give the photo. This is the photo. See the photo and write the code. Correct. Those flow is required. Okay. Once you join the company, they may give photo or not. Just they will explain over phone. Client will be sitting out of India somewhere. They will explain over phone. This is the requirement. That day you will be capable to listen the problem and write the solution. But it will not happen in one day. You have to start from the zero level then. So writing is the best practice. You can follow. Okay, go ahead. So in order list, how many type you found? One is called number 1, 2, 3. Another type is ABCD. Another type is Roman 1, 2, 3. Right? Capital I. Similar way, we have a small ABCD also and a small Roman 1, 2, 3 also. Okay, so quickly we can add it and then we'll go for the UL. Add one horizontal line. In this, whatever the tag you have written, in this page, whatever the tag you have written, common thing is, okay, what is the common in that? We have discussed last 2-3 days. Common is if you run the page, all are printing in the new line, new line, new line. All are printing in the new line. So all are called a block level. Okay. Another common thing you can see UL and LI everywhere. Type is anything no matter, but you can see all are open close, all are open close. HR is just as a independent, but this is also as a self closed. Okay. Follow the next OL, the right hand side. HR you can add one. It will give a color combination here. Will open close. Type equal to a small small a. OL open close. Type equal to a small a. Inside that, we can write some technology name. LI, HTML, next LI, CSS, next LI, JavaScript, next LI, Bootstrap. It will give you the option where type will be as a ABCD only, but lowercase, not uppercase. Come down. We can check as well how that look is something like this. ABCD is coming, a small ABCD. Okay, write one more OL. Color is a black. Size equal to size equal to 12. We can go here, follow the OL again, keep inside the OL, type equal to small I. In this, you can write some name of companies, LI, next LI, next LI, save the file, sequence. Okay, so working all 5 types. So first we'll make a note of how many types of order list we have. Then we'll go for unordered list. One is called type equal to number 1 to 3. Another one is type equal to A. It can be capital, it can be small. Another one is type equal to I. It can be capital, it can be small. Capital then uppercase will come, small then lowercase will come. Okay, so hope completed. Let's come to the developer guide. You can make note in that. Everything is working. One, two examples completed here. Automatically 4, 5, 10 pages you will create with the one track. So next, come to the developer guide. In the developer guide, type of OL, what are you have found? One is called, the first type is type equal to number 1. Second, type equal to which one? Capital A. Next, type equal to small a. Next, type equal to capital I. Next, one more we have type equal to small I. Now come to the UL. In UL, we have following types. Type equal to disk, DISC, disk. Next, okay, so all are following the Notepad++. Like suppose this line I have written here, type equal to disk. Okay, this line we wanted to copy paste 3, 4 times. So usually you have a habit to select this, copy that, enter and paste. That we know. One shortcut you have here. Suppose if you want to copy this line, keep your cursor in the last. Any line, whichever the line you want to copy, keep your cursor at the end of the line. Copied it. Now after that, from the computer, press Control and D. Control and D. Control plus D. Press Control plus D. Line got copy. Keep your cursor at the end of the line. That line you want to copy paste. Suppose I kept my cursor here. I will press the Control and D. That line will become duplicate happening. So that will increase your speed by 10-20%. Okay, instead of selecting, copying, pasting, enter, press the enter key. Okay, press the Control plus D, copy paste will happen. Okay, and then you can change the content just to increase your speed. Type equal to disk. After that, another one we have square. Next we have called circle, disk, square, circle, and we have one more called none, N-O-N-E, none. Okay, so create a file on order list.html. There we can implement this disk, square, circle, and none. Create a file on order list.html. Separate file we can create better. It will be helpful. On order list. On order list.html. On order list.html. Start from HTML. Follow the body. Inside that, we can write one h1 tag, ul, on order list. On order list example. Next, come inside, follow a tag called ul. By default, it will give you disk. Dot 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 will come by default. ul open close. Follow the li inside. You can give some link called home. Now we got idea how to do copy paste. So write one line home. 3-4 times. Press Control D. Control D. Something like this. Change it to about us, contact us, login and register. Hello. Police. Hmm. Okay, hope ready. How that look? Something like this. So by default is disk. Let's write here and check once. Type equal to DISC, disk. Type equal to disk. Type equal to disk. It remains same. If will not give type disk, then also disk will come. If you write type equal to disk, then also disk only will come. Come down after that. You can follow the next UL. You can keep one HR in between. There is no logic of HR, just to change the color combination we are adding. Color is the blue color. Size equal to maybe 10, 15 you can add here. So it will create a link, and that link, not link, line, blue color, 15 pixel. Next, you follow the another UL. In that UL will write some LI, and LI will have some designation name. Suppose, for example, web developer. Next LI, web designer. Next LI, UI developer. Next LI, stack developer. Some names were written. For this, you can write type equal to a square. Type equal to square. Something like this, the square symbol. In a square symbol, we have no any option to increase from here. By default, it's shape as a square only. Come on, we have one more, two more. One is called none, and another one is called circle. So we can write one more HR. Color equal to red color. Size equal to 1.5. We can increase the size, but not now. We have many options for that. A square even we can change also. Follow the UL tag. Next you write call. Someone is trying to log in. Okay, let's follow the next type. That is called type. That is called none. N-O-N-E. None. It will not give you any kind of starting point. It will be just like the plain text. Whichever the text will add, the same text will appear in the page. Li home products. Next Li our services. Next Li vectors. Next Li now in this type equal to none you have given, you will not see any kind of indicator. It will just come plain text. Type is a none. Okay, next after that we can see once what is the look inside the browser. None means none. Completely simple text will come. It will not have any kind of. Write one more HR. Color equal to int size equal to 15 again. Follow one more UL. This will be the last UL with the type equal to this square circle. Okay, in this we can use follow the li, keep inside any text. Company, employee, clients, product, investor, something others, shares. Okay, so this will give you like circle, circle symbol everywhere. 4 type of UL you found, 5 type of OL you found, total 9 types. Next example we can mix together and we can make a nested list. Okay, something like this. We have already made a note for this. Which one? How many types we have? Okay, so hope is work or any error. Error will be of tag open close. If any error comes, that will be related to tag open close. Double quote you have open, you have not closed. No other errors. 2, 3 possibilities are there. Double quote maybe you have open, you have not closed it. Other possibility, UL you open, you have not closed it. Inside the UL, all the UL divided. Okay, so that will get ready automatically within 3, 4, 5, 10 example. Once you create, you will start thinking, okay, I open here, I should close it, or automatically habit will happen. So next, we will create the next example that is called nested list.html. There UL and OL we can mix together and we can get some idea. We have one more, in fact, this one, last one called DL, definition list. But first see the nested list. Nested list. Nested list. HTML you can start from, follow the body tag again. Till date you have seen a lot of websites. Okay, when you go to the website, you will see the menu and sub menu. Navigation will be on the top. When you move the mouse on maybe services, sub menu will open. Inside the services also will be sub services. Okay, 99% developer. Okay, 99% developer. Okay, whoever create the page inside, they will add the menu and sub menu. They use the UL tag, UL tag, UL inside the UL. That is called nested UL. Okay, so that example we are writing. In the future, once we learn CSS, then it will become a drop down. Now it will be just simple plain menu. So follow the UL tag, come inside the UL tag, write the li first. First complete the main li. Assume like home. Next li, about us. Next li, our services. Next li, contact us. Next li, login. One more li for register. These all are the main li. These all are the main li. By default is a block level element, block level tag. It will not come in the same line. It will go to the new line. Okay. So in future, once we write the CSS code, that time we'll explain your algorithm saying like all the main li convert from the block to inline. All the main li convert from block to inline. So now what is that? What is the li? Where it will print? Same line or new line? We have seen no previous example. Previous example was printing in the new line. This will also print in the new line only. It will not come in the same line. Horizontal and vertical I am talking. Okay, horizontal in the sense same line. Vertical in the sense new line. So by default, as of now, it will go to the vertical, one after other, top to bottom. Okay. That is called as a block level element. Block level tag. Okay. Next, when a person will open your page in the laptop, menu should not go to the new line. Menu should come in the same line. At that point of time, using CSS, you have to change the behavior of HTML so that device is large device. If the menus will go to the new line, page will become too long. So better than that, bring in the same line as a horizontally, so that one after other it will come. Okay. Now the same user will open the same page in mobile phone. That time the menu should not come in the same line. If it will go to the same line, it need more width and the screen size of mobile phone 400, 500, 600 pixel, right? In that case, what will happen? User has to scroll right to see the menus. Where is the menu? I need to click. So at that point of time, menu should come like this. How? It should go to the new line. Means overall what you are doing? A structure is there and a structure is getting modified according to device. How a structure is getting modified? We are changing the behavior of HTML using the CSS. Now CSS, HTML will never understand whether it's a mobile phone or laptop. HTML will never understand it's a mobile phone or laptop. CSS has the feature. Using the CSS, we will understand the particular user has opened the page and that he has opened the page in the mobile. Okay, that is the feature of CSS. Through that, we can identify the screen size called media query. Okay, now according to device, we will be changing the behavior of HTML tag. That is our next plan once we come under the CSS. Now what you have here, all the LIs are, these all are the main LI. This main LI, definitely it will go to the new line since it's the block level element, block level tag. If you add some more thing inside, some more LI, that will also go to the new line. First you run and check it, how it's working, where it is. It is going to the new line. But in fact, if you want to create a website, this all should come in one line. It should not go to the new line. Okay, come next. Go to the services, where the LI start, where LI end. Apply sufficient space so that you will not do the mistake. Under the service LI. Under the service LI, open the one more UL only. OL will see in some other example. Open the UL and close the UL. Open the UL and close the UL. Okay, so UL will be open and close. Next, after that, see, LI can have a UL. LI will not have the LI again. Inside LI, you cannot write the LI. Under the LI, you can write as a UL, and UL will come under the LI. Means we can say LI will be the part of UL. LI will not be the part of LI. Okay. So now UL be open and UL be close. So this UL become the part of LI. Okay. Where LI become as the parent and UL become the child. Okay. Okay. Come now next. Come inside this LI, UL and follow some LI. Maybe software you can write. Next, maybe you can write next call, hardware. Next, maybe you can write marketing. Next, you can write call something others. Ready? Check now. Software, hardware, marketing, other will be the part of our services. In fact, all will print in the new line, but it will show yes, it is the part of our services. It's saying part of our services. You have not mentioned any type, so system will change automatically. We can change the type here. Manually, if you want, you can change it a none. Here also you can change type as a none. When we create the website navigation, there we write type as a none. List style type as a none. So the dot, circle, square will not come there. It will come as a plain text. And then using the CSS, will convert from block to inline. Instead of going to the new line, it will come in the same line. Something like this. Is representing properly? Yes, these 3, 4 are the part of this one, and these all are the main. In that algorithm will be write a CSS where all the LI convert from the block to inline. So what will happen? All the main LI will convert from block to inline. So instead of home and about is going to the new line, it will come in the same line. Next line of instruction will be hide the sub UL. Hide the sub UL. So sub UL we have one UL we have inside. Where is the sub UL? This is called sub UL. Sub this is not that this is called main UL and this is called a sub UL. So it says like under the UL all the LI convert from block to inline so that all will come in the same line. Next line you write in such a way inside the LI if there is any UL is there. Don't hide the main UL. Hide those UL that is under the LI. So what will happen? Services will be hide. Next line will be written if user touch the LI, which LI? Main LI. Because sub LI is hidden already, definitely you cannot touch. If user will touch the main LI, then check it has the UL. If it has the UL, so that. Understood or not? So, 3 line of algorithm will help you to create a menu and submenu. First line says main UL, whichever the LIs are there, make block to inline. So it will come in the same line. After that, under the UL, there should be LI. Under the LI, if there is a UL, hide that. So what will happen? Sub UL will be hidden. Next menu will be visible. Next line will be there. If user touch the main LI using mouse or through keyboard or through anything, or maybe through the finger on the touch screen, then check it has the UL. If it has the UL, so that. So what will happen? As soon as you will touch the UL, LI, UL will open and that look like a drop down menu. That you see on the internet. Okay. When you touch the main LI through mouse or maybe if wherever you click and then submenu will happen, it's happened through jQuery. Click and open then through jQuery. Touch and open then through the CSS. Okay, understood no? 99% wherever you touch and menu will open through the CSS. 1% through jQuery. Where you click and then open. 99% through the jQuery. 1% through the that CSS. CSS cannot do. On click CSS will not execute. On click jQuery will execute. JavaScript will execute. Okay. So this is a small example of which one? Nested list. Nested list. We have one more definition list. We will work on that tomorrow. This all will be repeated again and again once we come under the CSS part. You have to do one small thing. I will give a URL. They will ask you to give the feedback. Just you can fill the form. They will guide you today. Or we will come to know whether I'm going fast or I need to go to slow or what I need to do. Here in our website, there is one page infocampus.co.in/demo. Feedback is required from everyone's side. In that, I will guide you what you need to fill. Name should be your name. Mobile number should be your WhatsApp number. Okay, so that from there they will take and they'll create a group. Email ID, you can keep valid email ID. In that will give you access from the YouTube. Then in the feedback, you need to write whether I need to increase the speed or I need to decrease the speed or speed is okay. Under the feedback, only you can write calling number, something like this. Okay. So this will be in case they want to call you sometime, they will call you here and this number will come to me. So they then will add in the group, WhatsApp group. Okay. And after that, you need to fill this one today only. It's important for today. You can fill it. And then again, by today evening, they will create the group. They will send me the list of the emails. I will add in the channel and tomorrow I will guide you how to access the videos. Okay, so URL I will share in the chat. It is called infocampus.co.in/demo. Infocampus.co.in/demo. info.campus.co.in/demo. Here is the URL. You can fill now or fill later, but fill today only. Okay, then we'll see you again tomorrow. Hope you have taken the link. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. You can log out.
Thank you, sir.